Yo, what is up? We are back playing Car Mechanic Simulator 2021. We are going to try and restore this Toyota Supra to its former glory. It looks very, very bad, very worse for wear right now. So without any further ado, let's buy it and send it back to our shop. So I'm going to send this to our car wash straight away. Oh, is it green? Oh, it is green. I'm not sure about that. And we want to move equipment to car lift A and use equipment. We're going to rip all of this out, this whole engine out. Not that there's much of it remaining. It's going to be a big job. It's going to be a big job. All right, we should be able to take the crankshaft out. And we'll be able to take the engine block out when we drop the car back down. While we're here, we may as well strip apart the rest of the suspension on the bottom front here. Take that out, take that out. All right, and there we have it. That's the whole front done. All right, now we can go onto our car parts shop and we can start building our engine up, but we need all of this. Let's go underneath the car, doing the suspension first. We'll put the crankshaft in, disc, pad, caliper. Then we can lower the car down and construct our shock absorbers. All right, we can go back to our car and put in all of our pistons. Cool, and then we need that. We will put our water pump on, our alternator that we don't have, power steering. Hopefully this is our final rod cap. Put our oil pan in where the sway bar just goes through the oil pan, nice. May as well construct our gearbox setup and put our clutch release bearing on and then our housing on, shock absorber on, and our sway bar end link. And then we can go drop the car down again and build the top half of the engine. It's a lot of bolts. All right, and we can get the cams and 6 spark plugs. We got our spark plugs in. So we got a performance turbo set up. Performance twin turbo setup, sorry. All right, let's get all these camshaft caps done because that's going to be annoying. That's all the camshaft caps done. Let's quickly put our ignition coils on, put our engine head covers on. It's pretty much our engine almost complete, I reckon. Still got to do some timing things. That's all complete. ABS needs to go on. All right, so that's all of that done. Now we can lift up the car and go underneath, do the exhaust and the rear suspension. We're looking pretty healthy here. We got 30K left. I do need one of these. I think I already added that, but that's fine. And take our rubber bushing out and our rear axle out. Chuck that in. We do need a fuel tank. Chuck a rubber bushing in here. The sway bar end link needs to go on, which is all the way in there. Cool, and we'll leave it at that for now while we build up the other side. Cool. Well, we may as well add all of this to our shopping list. We are looking very healthy. We've got 30K left still. We've got to do all the body work and the interior, but we might be able to 100% restore this car. So we got a fuel tank, chuck our fuel pump in. Let's chuck our drive shaft on and the rear muffler. That's pretty much the car done. We just need to separate the wheel and tire, and we're gonna go for a similar setup. We might do a different type of rim though. I'm gonna go these wheels. We'll just keep the stock setup. I would have gone like a bigger wheel than a 17-inch, but we're keeping whatever's stock on it. It'll be our last wheel. Yeah, these tires are beefy. The wheels are on. Let's quickly fill everything up with fluids. The oil done. All right, so that should be all the fluids filled. Yep. Hold on, let's see if it starts first. It does. It does start. Sounds like absolute shit, but that's most of the cars in this game. At least it's got a turbo sound. All right, so let's get this bodywork done. Let's see what we got. We should have everything for it. Yep. Put our plates on, assemble, steering wheel, seat, bench. There we go. Look at our Supra. Our Supra is looking very nice. There we go. Now it is complete. Our car should be 100, 100, 100, 100. It's pristine condition. Wow, we made a lot of money. We made a lot of money. You know what? I'm buying the paint booth so I can paint it. Now let's take her to the paint booth and we will paint the car in a nice orange. Maybe that orange. Yeah, we'll go that orange. And we have now completed our Toyota Supra. 197,000. We had 65, so we've made over 100,000 on this car. That is a good flip if you ask me. Now we can sell this Supra for 197,000. We are in the money now. We almost have 200k in the bank. We could look forward to possibly doing a supercar next time. All right, so we are at the junkyard. What can we see here? Ooh, a Lamborghini Huracan. 24,000. We could do the Lambo. I reckon we might have to do the Lambo. Oh, what is this? This isn't what I think it is it? McLaren F1. Oh, okay, we can't afford it, even if we wanted to. 2.1 million for a McLaren F1 V12. Oh, yeah, okay. Like, yeah, we can't afford that. Yeah, we're gonna go for the Lamborghini Huracan. The McLaren F1 would have been nice, but it's 2.1 mil, like, wreck. So I'm gonna take this Lamborghini Huracan home. And if you want to see me fix it up, hit the subscribe button. I'll be uploading another video soon fixing this broken Lamborghini. Thank you so much for watching. Any support is appreciated, and I'll see you in the next one.